something that is an asymmetrical balance, which means if you draw a line down the middle of the picture and it's different on both sides of the line, that would be asymmetrical. Something with a lot of detail might also look good. All right, so I've chosen this picture of flowers. I fixed it with curves and I actually flattened it. To flatten an image, if I go back in history to just show you, I did have a curves layer. It was a little bit overexposed, so I used the curves layer to bring it down a little bit. To do this little technique, you are going to have flatten the image. Okay, so you're going to go to File, let's see, Layer, Flatten, and now it's just one layer. The next thing we're going to have to do is resize the picture. Now, your picture might be a little bit different in size than this one, but we're going to use this. You're still going to use the same number. We're only going to change one of the numbers on one of the dimensions. Okay, so we're going to go up to the menu bar to Image. I'm just noticing that it may be here. Let me pull this. You may not be able to see this on the image. Let's see the menu bar on the video, but I'm going to go to Image, up on the menu bar to the drop down, and I'm going to go to Image Size. Okay, once you have image size, you're going to get the image size window. We're going to make sure Resample has a check in front of it. Change the resolution to 300, and then we're going to change the biggest of the two numbers, in this case it's the height, we're going to change, the biggest of the two numbers, okay, to 6. Okay, so whichever number is bigger, the height or the width, if it's a horizontal, that's going to be the width. If it's a vertical, it's going to be the height. Change that number to 6, let the other number alone because that will stay proportional to the size of the image. And we'll push OK, and it's going to make it smaller. All right, for this technique, we are going to have to start a new document because we're going to have multiple pictures on the same document. We're going to go to File, New, and when we get our new document, you're going to call it Flip Flop 1. And we're going to make, mine is a vertical, okay? So since mine is a vertical, I'm going to make the height 12. I'm sorry, I'm going to make the width 12. I'm still going to be working with a horizontal. I'm going to make the width 12 and the height 10. Okay? If you are, let's see, 12 by 10, and then we'll make the resolution 300. Okay, RGB color. Actually, it would be easier for you to follow these directions if you choose a vertical rather than a horizontal. Okay? Alrighty, so we're going to push Create, and here's our new document. Alright, the first thing I'm going to do is go back to the picture that I resized, use the Move tool, click it with my mouse in the middle of it, hold the mouse down, bring it up to the tab that says Flip Flop, keep holding your mouse down and bring it down to the picture. Okay? Alright, I'm going to try to put it, somewhere on the left side. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is duplicate that layer. So we're going to take this down, bring it down to this icon right here. It's a square with a plus, and that duplicates the layer. You can see now there are two exact layers. You don't see it happen because one is on top of the other. All right, next we're going to go to Image, and we're going to go to, we're going to go to Edit. We're going to go to Edit, and we're going to go to Transform. Edit on the menu bar, then down to Transform. Then we're going to go to Flip Horizontal. When you go through Transform, it will flip only the layer, not the entire image. Now I'm going to use my Move tool, move it over to the center, line it up perfectly. And that is a flip-flop. If I hold the Shift key and go over to my Layers palette, I can click on the other layer and I can move them around to center them. There is the center. Also, zoom in close and make sure that you've lined it up perfectly. If you haven't, here you have to be on the right layer, so I have to click on this layer and just make sure it's a little easier to line it up perfectly if you zoom in. Okay, another clue to lining it up without any difficulty is if you go to view on the menu bar, make sure snap is not checked on. Okay, all right, so Command 0 makes it fit the screen, and that is my flip-flop. So now you give it a try. You can try with my picture first, and then go ahead and look through your phone and either airdrop or message your picture to yourself. Open it in Photoshop, resize it, start the new document, and drag it in there and do the same, follow the steps that I just showed you. Have fun with it and have a great weekend. Thank you. Bye-bye.